There was a girl named Alina, 19 years old. She lived in a small town, in a quiet street, in a small house where stories were whispered more than spoken. Alina was always smiling. To her neighbors, she seemed perfect. Soft voice, good marks in school, polite behavior, and a kind heart. But people didn't know that Alina carried a secret that kept her awake at night. One day she suddenly went missing. Her mother cried. Her father called the police. Posters were printed, and the neighbors prayed. Everyone searched for her friends, relatives, strangers, but she was nowhere. Hours turned into days. Days turned into weeks, and the town slowly accepted that Alina was gone. But 27 days later, she returned, alive. When the door opened and she walked inside, her mother fainted. Her father froze. Everyone ran to see her, asking questions, crying, shouting, "Where were you? What happened? Are you okay?" But Alina said only one sentence, "I don't remember." Her family believed her, but the town did not. People began talking, evil talk, dangerous talk. She ran away. She must have done something terrible. Girls don't disappear for no reason. Maybe she's lying. Alina heard every whisper, every rumor, every doubt. She would stand in front of the mirror and stare at her reflection, thinking, "Why can't I remember? Why does my mind hurt? Why does my heart feel empty?" Meanwhile, the police kept questioning her. They asked her where she slept, what she ate, who she talked to. But Alina had no answers, only silence. Slowly, her smile disappeared. Her voice became quiet. And the girl who returned home began to disappear again, not from the world, but from herself. One night, unable to sleep, Alina opened a box of old pictures, and she saw one picture that made her shake. It was a photograph of her sitting next to a tall man, wearing a black jacket, smiling at her. But she didn't remember him. Then suddenly, like a spark, a memory returned. A memory she never wanted. A dark room, a blindfold, a voice whispering in her ear, a promise she didn't understand. Alina dropped the photo and ran outside, crying.
She finally told her parents the truth. She didn't disappear. She was taken, kidnapped. The whole town was shocked. Everyone who once doubted her now stood silent. And suddenly people realized how cruel they had been. That the story didn't end there. When the police heard the truth, they investigated again and found something shocking. The man in the picture wasn't a stranger. He was someone everyone trusted, someone respected, someone famous, a teacher, Alina's own school teacher. He had kidnapped her, kept her, threatened her, and warned her to stay silent. The trauma blocked her memories and her mind erased the pain to survive. People trembled. Students cried. Parents screamed. And the teacher was arrested. For the first time, the town understood something important. Not every silence is a lie. Not every smile is real. And not every missing person runs away. But the true twist of the story came later. Months passed. Alina healed. She started speaking again, living again, smiling again. And one day, during an interview, she was asked, "What is the biggest lesson you learned?" Alina looked up, eyes steady, voice strong. "I disappeared once from the world, but I disappeared twice from myself. The first time was not my choice. The second time was." The interviewer asked, "And how did you come back?" Alina answered, "By believing that even broken people can rebuild themselves." And the room went silent.